All right, so we're going to be reading The One and Only Ivan. We're going to be reading it as a read-along. So I'll be reading, and you can read along with me on your copy. So this book starts with a glossary. So if you flip a few pages in to your copy of the book, you'll see glossary. And what a glossary is, it's a little bit like a dictionary for some special words that the author wants to use. Okay, so we have chest beat, repeated slapping of the chest with one or both hands in order to generate a loud sound, sometimes used by guerrillas as a threat display to intimidate an opponent. Domain means territory. So the guerrilla might have a certain domain or a certain territory that they live in. The grunt, snorting pig-like noise made by gorilla parents to express annoyance. Oh boy, I bet you might have an adult in your life who might make a face, right? You might have it be called the look when a grown-up is not happy with a choice that you've made or something that you've done. Or sometimes they might have a noise that they make. Ugh. So gorilla parents are kind of the same. Meeball, dried excrement thrown at observers. You guys, excrement, some of you might know this, excrement means poop. So a meeball is dried poop thrown at observers. And this is something that gorillas do often when they're in captivity, is that they throw their poop at people. 9,855 days, an example. So this number could be different, but when you see a number and then the word days, you'll know that it means this. While gorillas in the wild typically gauge the passing of time based on seasons or food availability, Ivan has adopted a tally of days. 9,855 days is equal to 27 years. Not Tag is a stuffed toy gorilla. So just like you might name a stuffed animal that you have, Ivan has a stuffed animal named Not Tag. Silverback, also less frequently gray boss, an adult male over 12 years old with an area of silver hair on his back. The silverback is a figure of authority, responsible for protecting his family. Slimy chimp, slang, offensive. A human refers to sweat on hairless skin. So if you hear that Ivan is, or somebody else is saying that something is a slimy chimp, you'll know that that's what they're calling us is, as a human, is slimy chimp. And vining is casual play, a reference to vine swinging. Hello, I am Ivan. I am a gorilla. It's not as easy as it looks. Names. People call me the freeway gorilla, the ape at exit 8, the one and only Ivan, mighty silverback. The names are mine, but they're not me. I am Ivan, just Ivan, only Ivan. Humans waste words. They toss them like banana peels and leave them to rot. Everyone knows the peels are the best part. I suppose you think gorillas can't understand you. Of course, you also probably think we can't walk upright. Try knuckle walking for an hour. You tell me, which way is more fun? Patience. I've learned to understand human words over the years, but understanding human speech is not the same as understanding humans. Humans speak too much. They chatter like chimps, crowding the world with their noise even when they have nothing to say. It took me some time to recognize all those human sounds, to weave words into things, but I was patient. Patient is a useful way to be when you're an ape. Gorillas are patient as stones. Humans, not so much. How I look. I used to be a wild gorilla, and I still look the part. I have a gorilla's shy gaze, a gorilla's sly smile. I wear a snowy saddle of fur, the uniform of a silverback. When the sun warms my back, I cast a gorilla's majestic shadow. In my size, humans see a test of themselves. They hear fighting words on the wind, when all I'm thinking is how the late day sun reminds me of a ripe nectarine. I'm mightier than any human, 400 pounds of pure power. My body looks made for battle. My arms outstretched, span taller than the tallest human. My family tree spreads wide as well. I am a great ape, and you are a great ape, and so are chimpanzees and orangutans and bonobos, all of us distant and distrustful cousins. I know this is troubling. I too find it hard to believe there is a connection across time and space, linking me to a race of ill-mannered clowns, chimps. There's no excuse for them. That's where we're going to stop for today. We got to page 5. And tomorrow we're going to start a new section called the Exit 8 Big Top Mall and Video Arcade.